Okay, cool. So everybody that's on here is in PCI, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So how's everybody liking it? How are you doing with your activity tracker?
Sorry. Yes, the PCI is awesome.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I found it to be a good, it's a good test to, know either how above you're doing or how much more you got to put into each day, right? So if you have this awesome day, you're like, oh, wow, I can be super proud of myself and actually give myself a little bit of grace to go do something else. Or it's just a motivation to be like, oh, I've got to get these numbers in today, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions at all with PCI, or is everybody pretty good?
I think you're good. I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Does anybody have anything they want to talk about tonight at all before we talk about the Pilata? I don't even know how to say it. Pilata?
Pilata?
Pilata? I was missing a whole letter. Oh, yeah. No, but did anybody have anything that they want to discuss, that has come up, or any strategy or any questions or anything like that?
I mostly just want to talk about Pilata.
Yeah. Me too.
I want to know how to approach these people.
Well, from talking to Doug, it's more like that approach of, I'm really sorry to hear what's happened. And, I can't imagine being in that position and what that feels like. And I just, want you to know that I really do feel concerned for you. And if that you are ever looking for anything else, I am here. I do have some next steps to help you out, and that I think would be a good fit for you to transition into. And there's Amanda. Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I got it to work.
Good. Are you on your phone?
Yeah, I am. Eating up data because I have no internet right now.
Oh, right. Awesome. But yeah, so it's more that approach, and I think the main thing is finding these women. And I think that with what we have, we can have enough power to find the leaders in the company, actually approach the leaders and find out where their head is at. Are they looking at other things? Are they planning on staying in the industry? What's their next steps, and just building a relationship with them, but in a confident way where it's if you are looking at other options, if you are, considering anything, please keep me in mind, and I'd love to have you on a call with Doug and Jody and just find out what we're doing. And we have a lot of leaders joining our team, and we'd love to have you be a part of it and take a look and see if this is something that fits for you at this time. Because there's going to be a time period for them, they need to take action quickly, right, and figure out what they're doing. And I'm assuming if you had your whole team, your whole company fall apart and you don't have a team anymore, you'd be looking for a home for your whole team, right? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? You're being so quiet tonight. Can anybody hear me?
We actually had a big argument about this in my networking group that I run yesterday. It's the approach, going after them right now kind of could upset a lot of people because they're kind of mourning the loss of their company. So probably not full on just seeking them out and trying to destroy them and make them join us. Taking it a little easy for now, giving them some time.
There's a little, yeah, I see that side of it, and as a woman, I totally get that. Talking to Doug, this is how this industry works. When there's a company falling apart, you jump on it as soon as possible. Without, without being pushy, without coming across selfish. But it's like I said to somebody yesterday, I feel bad for these women, but we have an amazing opportunity. We have probably the best thing out there to offer them right now, and we definitely want to be able to get that in front of them. And it's a time thing. Especially the successful women in this company, they know that it's a first come first serve, and they're going to go with the best option for them if they're going to continue on in the industry. And so we do it from a place from the heart, and that's why I think if we look at the approaching people as not a, oh, who can I get on my team, but more, how many of these women can I get our business in front of, because they really have a huge opportunity with us. It's not like we're asking them to come in at the 300,000th level and we're just trying to recruit them. We're honestly presenting them with an opportunity where it's like, this is huge, this is what we're doing, and I think, you know, with what you're looking at, this could be ideal for you. So there's the personal side of it, and then there's the business side of it. But the way I kind of, my mentality when I heard about this is, yes, I'm super sorry for these women, but my team's income matters more to me right now. So how can my team benefit from this? You know, like it does sound selfish. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I being horrible? Like, because I had a conversation with Doug, and it was like, act fast, act now. Let's do this now. Like, it was a 1 o'clock in the morning message where it's like, do you know this? Get your team on this now. So how do you guys feel about it?
I think if we don't jump on it, then they're just going to find another company. So it's the first one to get there, really. So, I mean, they need to know about our company, because most people don't know about Asante.
Right.
And chances are they're going to stay in the industry, so they're going to be looking for another company that fits them. So we need to know that we're here.
Yeah. And
That's what I think.
The only thing is, though, is that a lot of these people are getting like 100 messages a day from other companies trying to recruit them as well. There was a girl on one of the things, she's like, I'm so tired of people trying to recruit me right now because I'm with this company and it has shut down. So if you're approaching these people, they might actually be really pissed off and not want to look at our company. That's my only thing with that, is because they are getting a ton of messages from people, because when you see, you know, when the vulture sees sees a dead animal on the road, it goes for it, right? So I just worry about us looking bad, being one of those people.
But if you just say like Angel said, you know, I'm really sorry about where you go, let them talk and vent a little bit and just be kind of there to listen, and then just let them know nicely what you're doing. No, it's not like you're attacking them.
I would even just be completely honest and say, you know, I bet you have people coming at you in these last couple of days, and I'm sure the last thing you want to hear is a pitch. And I'm not here to pitch you, but as a woman to woman, I mean, most of these women are, sorry, Jordan, if you're listening, or how about a business to business, business person to business person. But just saying, you know, we just, woman to woman, I really, like, this is a great opportunity. You don't have to take a look at it if you don't want to, but if I didn't show you this, then I would be doing a disservice to our industry, because it truly is something that's working for people and it's right at the top of the company, and this company is secure and not going anywhere. It's just growing. So I think just having being totally transparent. Like, I'm not going to show you my company because I have, like, out of what I've signed up to do, out of people how to create incomes from home and how to live toxic-free lives, that's my mission. So if I didn't show you, it would be doing a disservice to everything that I say that I'm going to do in this industry. But I'm not being pushy either. I want you to feel comfortable, and you can tell me to go fly a kite, and that's totally cool as well. You know, like, I just think not being sleazy about it, and not, you know, because they probably have the type of people who, you know, when you get approached with it, works just like we were saying, Amanda, like, you get approached with this is my BOGO promotion, and go to my site. Like, I'm sure they're getting approached like that, you know, like, oh, you need to take a look at this opportunity because it's this and that with their link, and it's just that, you know, there's no conversation, there's no human conversation. And I would say not sharing your link, absolutely, in the first conversation with them. It's just, you know, if you're open to taking a look, I'd love to talk to you. If you're not, that's totally fine, but just wanted to share the information with you, share my condolences with you. I can't imagine what you're going through. You know, just must be devastating. And even just also being that friend and just saying, you know, I've got some experience in the industry, and we've got some people who know a lot of companies. If you are looking at other companies, let me know, and I can help you out if there's anything that I know about them. Like, just being a friend who's not a friend because you don't know them at all, but still just being normal, just being cool, just being like not creepy and weird about it, but just being the business person. And I think they're going to do something, so it may as well be ours, you know? Like, are you comfortable with that, do you think, or are you just going to...
I'm probably not even gonna approach those people just because I don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't know anybody in that company. I didn't even know that company existed until it closed down. Unfortunately, I mean, everybody can do whatever they want, obviously. It's just for me, I'm just not comfortable right now when I'm seeing reps from that company post stuff like they're tired of people approaching them. And I mean, I get approached 5 times a day for It Works, and it drives me nuts. Like, I want to burn their wraps on my lawn. Like, it's become really frustrating to me because I don't want their garbage. So, like, it's just, yeah, for me, I probably wouldn't. Other people can. I'm personally not comfortable with it right now.
You know what I think would be good for you, Amanda, because you have such, like, you have that group and you have women following you. I think for you, and here I am telling you what to do, I don't mean to be doing that, but I think for you, putting up a post on your Facebook page or in the group, just sharing how sorry you are that it happened without anything else, just saying, I'm so sorry to hear about that. I can't imagine. My condolences to all of you ladies who are losing, or not losing, but who are mourning right now what's going on with your company, and just to post like that, because that will make people warm up to you. I can't do that because if you have that group and you're already seeing people, if you're already seeing people complain about it, that means you have people in your network who are reps with that company. And so now what you can do is you can use that to your advantage if you want to, by just being exactly what you want to be and not saying anything about the business, but you could still build a relationship with those women by them seeing that and being like, well, that was super cool of her to just do a post like that and not try to recruit any of us, you know? No.
That's a good idea. We could try that for sure. I make anybody upset and have them never want to take a look at Asante.
Yeah. I mean, in my honest opinion, with the companies that are going to be approaching them, I mean, we know pretty much all the companies that are going to be approaching them. And I think on the level of what is the best approach or what is the best company to be approaching them, it's ours, if you ask me. I mean, there's not very many companies that have much to offer them. And I think when it comes to opportunity, we have a lot. But, you know, I'm absolutely not saying that we have to at all. I just think it's a good opportunity. Doug definitely, you know, he's been through this before with other companies too, right? I mean, he's been in the industry long enough that, yes, when this happens, this is the nature of the market. And it's just the way it goes. And so my first approach yesterday, I don't know anybody in that company either, but my first approach was to head to Twitter and follow every single woman that was following Zapata, because they're likely a rep, and so they're going to get my DM. That's not in your face. It's going out to everybody who I follow on Twitter. So at least if they're looking, it's an open conversation for them where they can decide if they want to answer me or not, you know? And we know from Jordan and Pedra that amazing people come from Twitter. And Amanda Griffin. See, my Twitter is my gold.
It is great.
So what else do you guys think? Anybody have any ideas for strategies? It doesn't have to be just with recruiting Zapata reps, but just strategies that you're using during this PTI, or have you used any of the prospecting magnet and had some amazing results? What's going on with you guys? Not all at once, guys. Anybody want to share anything, or is anybody struggling with anything, or is anybody confused about anything?
I'm still doing the Facebook thing, and I'm talking with Dave.
Awesome. Well, your Facebook is gold as well. Amanda, how are you? Amanda Lyons, how are you doing? Is everything going smooth for you right now?
I'm good. Yeah, everybody. When they talk, they're breaking up, so I'm getting part of the conversation, and I don't know if it's my end or not. But what I've been using is I've been using Kijiji and going that way, and it has been like today I kind of deleted the old ones that had been on to page 3 and 4 and reposted new ones, and I would say within a couple of hours I had 2 or 3 interests, so I would send them off the information, and then just more or less right now just waiting to hear back from a couple of them.
Awesome.
And I'm still waiting to hear back from Tyler in PEI, who is also very interested, that you and I had talked to.
Awesome. Awesome. Good. Right on. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, sorry, I'm just taking a picture of our Hangout.
She's my East Coast unicorn.
She is.
And we just found out that we both graduated the same year from the same school.
What? Really?
Yeah, well, we had like, what, 3,000 people in our school, so...
The graduating classes are probably about 600 to 700 people.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, wow. That's crazy. What a small world. That's awesome. Tony, how are you doing? How are you and Abby doing? Doing good?
We're doing great. We're doing great. We actually had a... Can you hear me well?
Yeah, sure can.
Okay, yeah, we had a little get-together last night, and it went pretty well. And we are keeping on sharing with people. As I mentioned to you last night, I was going to share with the chiropractor, so just waiting for responses. And of course, I feature the two, the greens and reds, which are the amazing products. And yeah, so we're just waiting now, crossing fingers.
Awesome, good, good. That's right on. So good. And I love that, like, everybody has their own strategy that they're going with, right? Like, you just know what you want to do, and it's just that, even that gut instinct sometimes of what you know is going to work, and especially with that prospecting magnet, like, just pulling out a couple of things here and there that you know can work and going with it, and just even 30 days with any strategy, right? You're going to know if it's getting results. And there's been a few things that I've tried, and it's like, okay, I've spent enough time on that to know that obviously I'm either doing it wrong or it's just not working for me. You know, I'm obviously not putting the right energy into it or something, and that's when I stop it. So that's awesome, guys. How about you, Petra and Jordan? How are you guys doing?
Well, it's just me right
Oh, hey. Hey, Jordan, how are you?
Good. Yeah, Petra was just here, but she ran out of the room to take care of something.
Awesome.
We're keeping really busy. I mean, I guess we're struggling a little bit with we'll have people and have them on the phone and they seem really interested, but we've had a couple of people that after they seem interested, we just can't get a hold of them anymore. So we're not quite sure what's going on there, but...
Okay, so where are you sending them to? Are you sending them to the Organic Blitz calls or a live webinar or a replay?
If they have time for the live webinar, usually we're trying to get them to that. Otherwise, we send them to a live replay of the webinar.
Yeah, I'm having the same thing start to happen too, and very interested. And so I had a call with Doug, and what we decided is that likely this 30-minute replay just is too much for them to be absorbing as their first introduction. So
Okay.
He suggested definitely the Organoblitz call because that will get them pumped up. And that commits them. They have generally Monday to Thursday, they have 4 different times they can choose. And then on Friday, they have 2 or 3, right? So it does give them a specific time. And then set up the follow-up with them right after that call so that they can get the live webinar information. And so it's a good flow that's working for people. But what I'm also going to do, and it's been on the back burner for the last 2 weeks, I have to get to it this week, but I'm going to be doing a shorter 10-minute version of our presentation. And it's likely going to be one of those, I don't know what you call them, those videos where it's like stick people and somebody's drawing. But it's going to be similar to the recording that they heard on the 1-800 number, if they heard that. But it's going to be similar to that recording, talking about what we're doing, but only 10 minutes. And so that's also going to be, well, could you watch a quick 10-minute video, and then I'll get back with you, and let's discuss it. So that puts them in the right now? Like, can you do this right now? And if they can't, extend it to them until they can, so that we can follow up with them instantly after that 10 minutes. That's something
Okay.
that I used to do with one of my other businesses, where it was like we would not share the video until they could commit to being at that right time, so that we keep more control. Because I'm having the exact same thing. I'm sending off the replay. People are super interested. I follow up 3 times, never hear back from them. You know, and we're losing them somewhere, and it's got to be in that video, because we're not even getting the chance to really close. They're just not ever responding, right? Or they got bored with it while they were watching it, or who knows what it is. But I think either keeping them in that live flow or just sharing the shorter video. And the shorter video will also help us with other ways of prospecting, because Alyssa wanted to be able to start messaging her friends and family and saying, you know, I'm doing this. I just need your opinion on this. It's probably not for you. I'm sure the business isn't for you, but I'd love for you just to let me know what you think about this. It's just a quick 10-minute video. I need to collect as many no's as possible today. Could you help me out and just quickly watch it and give me a no? And so we're going to start that process, but it has to be shorter than 30 minutes, right? We can't be like, could you sit down for half an hour and watch this webinar? So we're going to have that up, and I'll have that out to you guys by the weekend.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think we're losing them somewhere where there's like, it goes from great to like information overload or something. There's just something that's being lost there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Did we lose the parents there? They were on for a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, they were on for a little bit there. Looks like we lost them.
How are they doing?
They're doing good, yeah. Gabby is talking to people and getting the word out there, so she's been scheduling some meetings in the office and stuff, so we're hoping to meet with a couple of people either sometime this week or next week, so we'll see how that goes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they're both committing to the PCI training, so they're getting on there on Thursdays. And I think they're a little bit overwhelmed by trying to talk to 3 people every single day, but they're trying, so that's pretty good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. Good for them. And I mean, that's the whole thing, right? It's just getting in that flow, and there will be days that are great and days that aren't, and that's just a normal thing. But it's just challenging yourself to do that. Good for them. Now, does anybody else have anything else you want to cover tonight? Tonight was more just for talking about this. How do you guys feel about the still pattern and approaching people? Is that something that you guys think you're going to do?
Yeah, I think that's they're definitely going to be, it sounds like a lot of people had a very positive experience with Silpata from what I see. So, I don't think that they're going to be closed off to network marketing or direct sales, which means there's a good chance that a lot of them will find another home. Just like we're all saying, it's just a matter of how we approach it. So, I was thinking one idea for approaching it might even be approaching them as if they're the consultant and just asking them, like, I know a lot of people are looking for a company and they're not necessarily trying to recruit you. I'm just wondering what your opinion is. If these people want to be approached right now, or if maybe there's a different way or a better time, or just kind of getting their opinion to find out how they want to be approached. And might be
that is perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
A no rejection way anyway, like instead of approaching them with an opportunity or an offer, you're kind of getting their input on how, or who might be interested, or if they would, or if they not hear about it at all.
Yeah, no, I like that, because that was actually, what was his name? Kevin something from the Shark Tank, Harrington. He did a webinar once with Ray Hayton, and that's exactly what he said. He said that when he would be going in, and he was using it for like a recruiting example, but for him it was sales, right? When he would be going in to give a presentation to people, he said he would send them a survey and ask them specifically what they were looking for. What did they want? What did they want to change? What were their goals? And then he said that would give him all of his answers for his presentation. So that exactly what you said right there is perfect because you're asking them what they want to hear, when they want to be approached, what they're looking for, and then you can use that as your approach, right? They're going to give you everything that you need to say back to them. So that's perfect. Good thinking. I like it. Well, I'm going to have to go off I have one more phone call and then the webinar presentation, but did anybody else have anything else they want to cover at all tonight?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can.
This Sunday I'm going to have the first meetup. So I already have like probably almost 40 members, but only like 6 or 7 have RSVP. So basically the idea that I have is it's slower approach, but we have to kind of create in our community a sense of authority. Like people believe and trust what we are saying. You know, it takes longer, but that's why we have to start working with the people that most of the time we know that are close to us. But in the external community, we can start creating the trust, and you know, if they can see our Facebook page, our websites that we have created, you know, all the ways that we can use Twitter, Google, everything to set us apart from others, so they can start looking at us as you know, people that love what we are doing. I think that's a good approach too. So what I'm planning to do for this Sunday is to just share, you know, to listen. Majority of the people are involved in holistics and therapy and you know, cooking, and you know, very well related to what we are doing. So it's just to open a forum to listen to their experiences.
I love that. Good for you. Congratulations on the size of the meetup group already. That's fantastic. And
yeah, isn't it?
That's awesome. And you know what? They're gonna just feel yours and Abby's energy, which I can feel through the phone, and I can feel like just through posts. So they're gonna, sorry, stop. They're gonna know that you guys are genuine people, right? And so it'll build that awesome relationship with them. That's a really good idea. Let us know how it goes. Take some pictures if you can. I guess you probably can't. That'd be.
We'll do.
That's awesome. That's really great. Good idea. And if you read Mary Ellen's spot in the prospecting magnet, like she said, she's made thousands and thousands of dollars from meetup groups. So that's awesome. I liked your idea too for the meetup group, that it wasn't about business, that it was about actually what we're doing, right? About our products. I think that's huge. There's a market for that. You know, there's a hole in a meetup market for that. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
Good idea. Well, we wish you tons of, I don't like to say luck. I know it'll be amazing. So you guys will just make it amazing. And so I know it'll be fantastic, and everybody will show up.
Thank you.
Awesome. Anybody else need anything tonight? Have anything you want to talk about? Do you have something you want to talk about? With the shirt off? Oh, goodness. This is what happens after 3 hours of phone calls and webinars, and they're just crazy fun. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to close it off. I have to get on a call in 3 minutes here, but if there's anything anybody needs, just reach out in the group. And I think it's good, like, just to hang out and get to see each other's faces and kind of get to know each other every week. It's nice to connect.
It is. It's great.
Awesome. Okay, guys, well, have an amazing night. Bye. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow on PCI.
See you.
Okay, good night, guys.
Night.